Good morning.
Good morning.
You matched me again today.
Maybe you match me again.
I don't know. It is a rainy day today, so we went apple picking the other day. We picked up about 55 pounds of apples. We got 3 different varieties, a couple for storing and 1 variety for preserving. So we thought today would be a great day to stay inside, work on getting these apples canned up and put away for the winter. And then tomorrow, once it's nice out again, we can get back to work on the barn edition. So we have another newly, freshly roasted batch of coffee gonna be live today on the website, Tuesday, October 15th. So when you're watching this video, everything is live on the website. We have our campfire decaf, we have our in the woods dock roast, our modern homestead cold brew, and our homestead sunrise light roast. They're all delicious. I don't know about you guys, but I really love coffee this time of the year because it's getting colder out. So it's nice to have a nice hot cup of coffee. And the campfire decaf is nice because I can have a nice warm cup of coffee later in the day and at night. And it doesn't keep me up.
So not only this time can you get yourself a nice freshly roasted bag of coffee, but we are also going to be sending 100% of the profits for this coffee batch to the Hurricane Relief Fund to help out people that have been affected by the hurricanes.
Yep. All of the hurricanes have been terrible lately, so this is going to be our way of helping out and getting you guys involved to help us help them too. So if you want to get some of the coffee, it usually sells out pretty quickly. It's going to be live today, October 15th on the website. We used to do it at a certain time, but anytime you're watching this video, it'll be live. And if you're a member, when you're watching the video early, the coffee is also available to you at that time. So if you want to get some, get on there. Thanks everybody who's been purchasing the coffee, and thanks everybody who's going to be purchasing the coffee this time, because we're going to be putting all of the profits to the Hurricane Relief Fund, so we're going to be able to help out as many people as we can. So I'm going to finish my delicious cup of coffee, and then we're going to get back to the build.
We're not just kidding. We're going to plan on making some applesauce, some apple butter. We are going to get some ready for the freeze dryer, but today's not a good day to put it in the freeze dryer, but we're going to get it prepared in the freezer, ready for the freeze dryer, and hopefully tomorrow or the next day we can get it in the freeze dryer and get that for a nice snack, and then also do some dehydrating of apples as well. Some apple pie filling and apple crisp filling to get in the freezer so that we can enjoy these apples all winter long. And then we are going to keep the rest, hopefully they're going to store well, in the cool room that we have down in the workshop. So this is we'll be very happy to get these taken care of.
We got 3 different varieties. One of the varieties we've had before, which is Honey Crisps. These are
John and Max. These ones are good for applesauce and baking because they are sweet and they are tart. And these ones I'm not sure store as well as we got Honey Crisp that store well, and we got Snow Sweets, which is one we have never had before, which are super good. So those are another one that we're going to try to go ahead and store as well.
Me being a tool guy, I had to put my, actually this is Gina's drill on it. So this little thing peels it and slices it. And then we're gonna stick it in lemon juice and water to keep it from browning. And then all these either get fed to the pigs, and some of them we're gonna turn into apple cider vinegar.
Not only do we love apples, but a lot of the animals in the homestead love apples as well. So we're saving the cores and the peels for them, as well as, like Al said, we're gonna probably try to do some apple cider vinegar. And Tanner is a big fan of apples as well, and he has already been going around and picking up anything that we may have dropped. Uniform?
Uniform. Thanks.
Oh, that one wasn't very uniform, and it seemed like it did good. All right, so I'm gonna get these all ready to go in the dehydrator. I'm gonna go ahead and get those on these mats and then get them in the dehydrator, and then I'm gonna work on getting them ready for the freeze dryer. So I set the dehydrator at 135. I'm gonna check it 8 hours, but it'll probably take longer. And then these I'm going to just go ahead and get them just pre-frozen before we put them in the freeze dryer, and then hopefully within the next day or two we can get them in the freeze dryer. We want to do it on a nice sunny day since we are off grid. And then we will try it out. We've never done apples in the freeze dryer yet, so I'm just gonna get these on the tray. All right, these are ready to go in the freezer. So I like to just pre-freeze everything, and then once they're ready, when I have some good sun, we'll get it in the freeze dryer. You probably could jam some more apples on here, but since this is my first time putting this in apples in the freeze dryer, I'm just gonna do it like this and just see how it goes. And then I'm hoping we love this as a snack. This will be a great snack just to get that little bit of sweetness that you need sometimes in the day. So let me go ahead, get these in the freezer, and then I'll move on to the next project. All right, so I am going to use the Ball Canning Preserving Book, and I'm gonna go exactly what it says for the recipe because I am gonna be canning, and I've done some canning, but I'm not an expert at all, so I don't wanna mess with the recipe at all. But this is for applesauce. So I need 6 pounds, so I have this set, my scale set for pounds, and I'm just going to put my apples in so I can figure out what exactly 6 pounds is of this. This is 1 pound. 2 pounds. 6. Okay, I think I'm really gonna be pushing my luck because my pot is just big enough, so I'm not gonna have a lot of room to be able to stir, but it's gonna break down and everything, so I'm gonna try to keep it in this pot. My next biggest pot is the one I'm gonna do my hot water bath canning in, so I'm gonna try to do it all in here. So it's 2/3 cup of sugar, so I'm just gonna get 1 more of that. I'm going to do some apple butter in the Instant Pot, and I'll go ahead and link that recipe in the description below. So I have my apples, and then I'm going to use maple syrup like the recipe calls for. 1/4 cup of water. My cinnamon. Oh, the house smells so good. So good. It's just worth it just for the smell. All right, and then I got my cloves. And allspice. And nutmeg. Now I just set it for 20 minutes and let it do its thing, let it slow release, and then go from there. That's it. Now we wait.
I like noodles.
Zoodles. All right, the kitchen is a huge mess, but I have applesauce done. Apple butter is done. I don't think that it's the consistency that it should be for apple butter. It's very, very loose, like applesauce. So that's something I need to work on. If you have a good apple butter recipe, let me know. I did do it in the Instant Pot, and maybe I did it too long, or maybe there was too much liquid, but I think it'll be great on using it to put on a roast or put on yogurt, ice cream, stuff like that. I canned the applesauce and I did it in the little jars because we don't go through it like a big jar, and I don't want to mold once you start using it in the fridge. So I did it in the little jars, so I'm hoping that will work well for us. And then I do have my apple cider scrap vinegar down in my cabinet that I will tend to every day, and then after a couple of weeks I can go ahead and strain out the apple peels and cores and all that, and then that can go to the pigs, the chickens. And then I still have my apple pie, apple crisp filling that I want to go ahead and make and then get that into the freezer because I want to just have those frozen, so I want to make any of that, I just pull it out.
Good morning. It's one of the chilliest mornings yet. It's 37 degrees out this morning. We made all that deliciousness out of the apples yesterday, and today we get to share the cores and the peels with the pigs. They're gonna be so excited. Gina saved some of it to make some apple cider vinegar, and now we're gonna turn the rest into bacon. You girls want some apples? You smell it, don't you? There you go. That was my finger, sweet potato. There you go. I'll save that for you, Con. Enjoy. Would you like an apple core? There you go. Is that good? All right, the sun is out strong today. So we're gonna freeze dry up these apples that we worked on yesterday.
Oh.
I'm gonna say you gotta take your covers off.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, now we let the freeze dryer do its thing. It is chilly, but luckily we are working on the sunny side today, and it is feeling good in the sun. We're gonna be getting a delivery of the metal roofing that should be coming today, but before we can get that installed, we gotta finish up some work. I gotta do the hurricane brackets back there. Before I do that, I wanna get some trim up on the gable end sides, and then we gotta put our soffit board up down here. So yeah, let's get this done. We get some angles and get a measurement. All right, I need to stop. We need to put the soffit board on first and then cut these after that's on, because this one needs to be a little bit longer.
Good thing you thought of that now.
I know. So we'll go get a measurement and we'll cut the first. We're gonna need 3 of these 16-foot 1x12s. We're gonna make sure the first one falls on a stud. All right, let's see, 16 feet. So we're gonna wanna go 191 and 3/8. $191 and 3/8. Yeah, you're tall enough. $192, 16 feet. Ready? Pick up your end. Yep, pick it up. Okay, hold it right there. I gotta put a couple of screws in so it stays. get our last measurement. All right. 190 and 3/4.
I got obstacles. You got it?
I got it, yep.
Oh, like under. I feel shorter over here.
All right, come up with your end. Up, up, up. Keep going.
I must be shorter on this side.
Okay. Let me get one more screw.
Do you want to like hold it and I'll get on the ladder?
Hold on, let me get one more screw in. So it don't move, and then you can, I'll go over there and hold it. Now we can get the other boards on. So let's go get those cut.
How far? Like right up underneath this rafters? Okay.
Is it down to you enough? Is it flush?
I mean, you can come to me some. A little more. Okay. Do you want it not pass at all?
I want it completely flush. Flush your end up. All right, so I messed up. We just got the roofing material dropped off and our drip edge is only 1 inch wide. So this last 2x4 that I put on, we gotta raise that up. So I have to cut a longer one and that has to go up on being flush with that strapping. So we're gonna take that one down and we're gonna get a measurement, cut a longer one and do the same thing for the other side. So we gotta be flush with the 2x4 up above, not pick yours up, okay, right there. All right, now we'll get a measurement for the other side and get our 2x6 cut, and then we'll go back and cut our 2x4. Ready?
I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm a wobbly ladder on my opposite side, so I don't know.
All right, now we can get the 2x4 up. All right, that'll do that part. Now that we got the trim up on the ends, let's get some hurricane brackets on because I don't want to forget to do that and then get the inside siding up at some point and not have it done. So let's get these up while I'm thinking of it. I'll tell you what, it's definitely starting to feel more and more like fall. It was chilly this morning. That sun was out for a little bit and it was strong. Now it's out, but you're not getting the warmth from it like we were a couple of hours ago. So I don't know. Winter's gonna be here soon, guys. At least want to get this roof on. And then we have some other projects we need to work on before winter sets in and we can get the outside of this done after that's done. But it'll be nice to have this roof done. All right, I have a love-hate relationship with these things. They work so good, but man, there's a lot of little nails to put in, or screws, whatever you choose to use. I'm gonna do nails at least on this part. And then I don't know if I'll do nails or screws there. I haven't decided yet. All right, last full-size one, and then I got my itty-bitty corner one. Well, it feels good to have all those brackets up. This is where we're gonna end the video. Tomorrow we're gonna start doing roofing. We should get it all done. We're gonna put a couple of pieces of strapping up, get them secured, drip edge, roofing, and then this is all gonna be enclosed and ready for more rain, because it's coming. But this is where we're gonna end this video. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and we'll see you right back here in the next video. Bye.